Hello. Good morning and welcome to the headlines on Pondering Nigeria. My name is Omofis. Like you all know me, it's good to be here. The new show, and this is the headlines. We'll look at the headlines across Nigeria and we'll talk about them. And I'll read out your messages if you have any. Kindly subscribe, like, share our videos, and let's see where we start. So, today let's start from Lagos. Lagos building collapse. Dead toll rises to 5. 5 people are feared dead in the Lagos building collapse. And, this is not the first time building is collapsing in Lagos. In history, I think this is the second time this year that buildings are collapsing in Lagos, and subsequent years. There've been history of building collapse in Lagos, and this happened on Saturday. I don't know where we are going to in this country. People are dying like rats. People are dying. Body, even when an investigation is being put on, at the end of the day, nothing will come out of it. So let me know what you think about this building collapse in Lagos, which is our first headline of today, and which is one of the top headlines of the weekend. But then people are still missing in the under the rubble. So people were even lucky. So let me know what you think, because share your thoughts, share your messages with me on the chat area, and then let's keep talking. For me, I think it is upon us that we have to look at these buildings in Lagos and how they are being constructed, not putting people's life in danger. If we okay, let's just look at the whole scenario. Buildings have been collapsing left, right, center in Lagos, and nothing has been done. No report has been implemented. Some of these buildings, they just need testing, and nothing has been done on. No testing, no sustainability testing on them, and people's lives are just being wasted every day, every night. What is the Lagos State government doing? I know an investigation will be launched on this issue, but what is the Lagos State government doing? Let me know. It's not fair upon the citizens that this kind of issues are happening, and the government will just be deaf ear to it. Something has to be done. Somebody needs to be sacked. Somebody needs to leave his job. That is what I see. So let me know what you think about this. So let's go to our next headline for today. I think it's funny. Somebody see the next headline for today. Wike to Fubara, I will forgive you if you beg me. It's so funny. I think Wike had a press chat or a media chat with the media on Friday, and a whole lot of things was said during that course. He lashed out on article, lashed out on a lot of people during that time. And to be frank, some of these things he said were not really present. I just thought that the president should have been wise and ask Wike to keep quiet for now until everything dies out on the suspension. I don't think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has control over Nyesom Wike. That is just it. He has no control over his minister. And this is where we are now. I don't know what I think he feels he's a god in Rivers State, or a demigod. He feels that he's untouchable at the moment. But for me, I just think that with what has transpired in Rivers State so far, everybody just calm down, keep the peace, and let's see what happens in the court. Because these issues are in the court. I know they control the court. Wike and co, or Wike and the government, they control the court. But let's see what happens in the Supreme Court. Because there is no way that the court, except something else, we've said it during, there's no way that the court will just let these things slide by. the government could have just said, Minister Wike, please keep quiet for now. Don't have any presidential chat. Don't have, even though you want to have any press briefing or a media chat, please don't talk about this issue of River State. But he was tempted. Just were asked to him, why can you say a sitting governor should beg you for what? How can a sitting governor beg you? No, let's look at the scenario. Let's look at the entire scenario, all of us. How can a sitting governor beg you? Look at it. Beg you for forgiveness on what ground? So I don't just understand. The president has given him that power. The president has given him that will. The president, yes, has given him all those things he needs to operate. When it comes to the issue of River State, I just think the presidency should have just said, Minister Wike or Mr. Wike, please don't say anything about this issue. Let's move on and let's see what the court will talk about. The presidency knows that they have goofed in that area. They know it very, very well. Now, instead of minister or calling your minister to order, you are allowing him like loose cannon, talking left, center. I don't just understand. He should be wise himself. It's just that he's a man that is uncontrollable. He has a big mouth, and I will say it on this show. He has a big mouth. A lot has been said with regards to Wike, but I don't expect him to go as far as saying that or boasting that the governor needs to beg him. Why would the governor beg you? Already you are the god. You are the so-called demigod in the state. So why would the governor beg you? If you think Governor Fubara should beg Wike, please kindly send us a comment. Let me know what you think about this headline. This is the second headline of the day. So let's move on, because I'm just so disappointed in how our so-called leaders behave in Nigeria. Our so-called Nigerian leaders, I'm so disappointed in how they behave and how they talk without control. Yes, you are fighting a war with somebody. For me, I just think that with that war you are fighting with that individual, you could have just restrained yourself. Yes, now you have gotten the victory that you want. Now you're asking that the governor should beg you. I don't think the governor is going to beg you. I don't think his suspension was supposed to even, the word suspension myself also, his removal should have happened. You went on further to say that the governor was even lucky to get a suspension, and you were justifying it. If it happened during his time, I think all hell will break loose. From there, I've seen people going to court left, right, center. Yes, the government court, the judiciary is functioning in Nigeria, but it doesn't mean that Nigerians are fools. Nigerians don't know what is black, or can't differentiate between black or white. Nigerians are not fools. So kindly let me know what you think on the comment section. And let's talk. Let's keep talking. This show is every morning from Monday to Friday, every day. So we keep on bringing you all the top headlines that have happened in the previous days or in the previous week, and we'll come and talk about it. So let's move. I always love when the General T.Y. Danjuma talks. General T.Y. Danjuma tells Nigerians to defend themselves. I think he said so. Let me see. It said so when he had this gathering in his home state of Taraba. Excuse me. Let me see. Okay, hold on. So he had this issue when he made this comment when he was in his home state of Taraba, in the gathering, where he said, just listen to what he said. He said, the warning I gave some years ago is still valid today, as it was then. Nigerians must rise and defend themselves. We cannot continue to sit and watch while bandit terrorists and criminal gangs massacre our people unchecked, he said. Danjuma An indigene of Takum lamented that the government can no longer provide adequate security, stressing that the time had come for communities to take proactive steps in protecting their lives and properties. Finally, he said that it is now very clear that the government alone cannot protect us. We must stand up and defend ourselves, our families, and our land before these criminals overrun the entire country, he added. So, what can we do? What can we say? What can we do and what can we say with regards to what I think General Tinubu is just making sense to be. And I think I saw that headline 5 years ago when he said Nigerians must defend themselves. So if you think Nigerians should defend themselves against terrorists, banditry, let me know what you think about his statement, because I think he's making sense. The killings, okay, look at what is happening in Plateau and in Benue State. How many people have died? Over 150. That's what the government are saying now. But we know the figures are higher than that. Over 150 are dead, are feared dead in these clashes. And this it won't end, because there will be attack and counter-attack from either side. The Fulanis will attack, or rather the bandits will attack, and the people will defend themselves and they will also attack. It will never stop. And the government are just folding their arms. Who will defend who? Who will defend who? Who will defend who? Nobody is taking responsibility of security. The IGP is folding his arm. The President Tinubu is also folding his arm. For how long will people keep dying? Kidnapping left, right, center. Okay, there was even a news yesterday that a pregnant woman and a sister-in-law were rescued by the police or by the security operatives. Why must a pregnant woman be? Why must she be kidnapped? On what sense? How have we stooped so low as a country in kidnapping a pregnant woman? Insecurity is surging left, right, center every day. Every time we have this problem of insecurity. How can we solve this issue? The government are folding their arms. People don't even know who to turn to. People don't know who to turn to. And we had that last week, the report from the Northeast that there's an uprising of Boko Haram once again. We also saw in the report, I think I also saw in the report 2 days ago that Boko Haram attacked one of those towns in Adamawa State, one of those big towns in Adamawa State. We saw that. And the government are still folding their arms. Nobody's taking responsibility. These guys are coming again. They've not lie low. They've gotten on that leader. They've gotten a fresh. How would I even say? They've gotten a fresh mandate to start this uprising, and nobody is taking responsibility. The government are keeping quiet. The state governors are also keeping quiet. I think it was Zulum, the governor of Borno State, that raised alarm that Boko Haram are regrouping again. Even with that alarm he has raised, the government are not doing anything. The government have to take us seriously. They have to take their people seriously, because we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. People are dying every day, and I agree with General Tiwa Danjuma. I agree with you that Nigerians, they have to pick up arms. They have to pick up arms. Nigerians, the communities, they have to look for arms and arm themselves. If not so, every day people will be dying. Except the government have to do something, whether they like it or not. Okay, let's go to the next and the final headline that it's upon us. Okay, let's look at this one. I think which is our main headline. Bakare. Okay, it's supposed to be Bakare. Bakare to Tinubu, stop playing God. Okay, I'm going to play. I'm going to play this. I think it should be a 4 minutes video where Bakare blasted President Tinubu, blasted on Wike and the National Assembly. Let's see if I can share something else. Hold on. I think. Let me share this one instead. Okay, let's see this. Okay, I think it's a move. Let's add this. Okay, let's see. Now, this is what Bakare said. Now, we have to listen.
At the center of this political banditry is the motor park brand of politics, nurtured by the old brigade politicians, and in recent times by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mr. President, the National Assembly has become a haven for legislative rascality. Mr. President, it's under your watch that the National Assembly has become an extension of the executive, grossly violating the principles of separation of powers and rubber stamping the whims and caprices of your office, all while singing the international anthem of sycophants on your mandate, which shall stand. Mr. President, thanks to your political machinations, Nigeria is now bedeviled by a captured National Assembly, the most ineffective in its checks and balances role since the start of the Fourth Republic. In 2006, the Fourth National Assembly had the audacity to reject the tenure extension bid of a sitting president. In 2010, the Sixth National Assembly summoned the courage to stand against the power hijacking cabal and restore Nigeria to the path of constitutionality by invoking the doctrine of necessity. In 2011, the House of Representatives of the Seventh National Assembly had the courage to elect its leaders, as did the Senate of the Eighth National Assembly in 2015, defying executive interference. This National Assembly, the 10th, has by its unconstitutional endorsement of the president's abuse of powers proven to be the most spineless in our recent history. Through its actions and inactions, the National Assembly has in effect become the 48th member of the president's cabinet. While a cabinet minister by the name of Wike, is it Wike or Wike or Wike? Why a cabinet minister has more or less become a third-time state governor in Rivers State, pampered by the indulgences of the president. Recent events have made it clear to Nigerians that at this assembly being placed in 2006, when the third-term agenda was proposed, our democracy would have since morphed into one of Africa's lamentable tales of sit-tight dictatorship. To the president of the Nigerian state, Senate, who has not heeded the call to subject himself to an unbiased investigation, to clear his name of the allegations leveled against him, and under whose leadership the National Assembly has become a carry-go legislature, hiding under the umbrella of technicalities and a dubious voice voting system. I leave you and your conscience with the words of Frederick Bessières, former deputy of the French National Assembly. He said, and I quote, "When plunder becomes a way of life for a group of men in a society, over the course of time, they create for themselves a legal system that authorizes it and a moral code that glorifies it." To the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, under whose brand of politics the institution of legislative oversight is collapsing and our democracy is faced with an existential threat, I say, Mr. President, Nigeria is too delicate for this kind of politics. If this state capture was what you meant by a Milokan, it is an anticlimax that can only be counterproductive at the end. I urge you, Mr. President, to think deeply and reflect on these words. No man is wise enough, nor good enough to be trusted with unlimited power. Mr. President, please stop playing God.
Stop playing God, Mr. President. Okay, that was the speech from Pastor Tunde Bakare. That was the speech. That was the speech. So let me know what you think with regards to. Let me know what you think with regards to what the pastor said, and I think that's from our headlines today. I think he said, "Mr. President, stop playing God." So I just speak some of the things as he was saying, as he was talking from. I was just jotting down some of the things, and he talked about the National Assembly being spineless under President Tinubu, under the president of the Senate, and the speaker of the lower chamber. They are being spineless, and we saw what happened during the state of emergency in River State. These guys, they just bundle everything in, and that was just it. He talked about the National Assembly being the 48th member of President Tinubu's cabinet. I think he's not far from the truth. Whether we like it or not, Pastor Bakare is not far from the truth. He hit the nail on the head. And I know some of us will be saying, no, but this is what it is. And also, he talked about Wike being a third-term governor of River State, a minister being a third-term governor of River State. Then he talked about Apabio's allegation of rape, left, right, of rape. We know his troubles with Natasha. He talked about all these things, and he gave references of how the National Assembly have strengthened democracy in Nigeria from 2004, when I think was it let me see if I could remember the Senate president from the Southeast, when he stopped the third term of President Obasanjo. Also, in 2010, the National Assembly, I think under the auspices of David Mark, also helped President Goodluck Jonathan to become president, because the cabal hijacked when Yar'Adua was sick. The cabal hijacked the government and didn't really allow President Goodluck Jonathan, then he was vice president, to assume the office of the president. Then during Saraki's time in 2015, from that 2016-2015, we know what Saraki did as well. The way Saraki stamped his authority on the Buhari's government, and not everything went through. But what we are seeing in the National Assembly, even right from Ahmed Lawan to Apabio, especially the Apabio's National Assembly, especially the Apabio's Senate, we are seeing a rubber stamp Senate. They will come to the Senate floor and be singing and be chanting on your mandate, which I stand. I don't understand why. What is on your mandate? Every senator, on the day they were sworn in, they swore in. They swear that they will follow and obey the constitution of Nigeria, not of one man. What we are seeing now is that one man in the country, they are following the mandate of one man instead of following the mandate on the constitution. I don't understand. I don't just understand. Where are we going to? Let me know what you think, please. I'm just waiting for your comment. Just send me your comment and let's talk about it. And let me ask, because I don't just know where we are going to. And everything outlined in this 4-minute speech, 4+ minute speech by Pastor Bakare, is what is happening with our government. The only thing he didn't touch on was the judiciary, and for me, I think you can excuse him on that. But he touched on the executive. He touched on the legislature. I don't know. The president has his powers. Yes, he should be. The National Assembly should sit down and do their job of oversight. Their job is not to support the president. Their job is to support the Nigerian people. Their job is to take care of the Nigerian people, not to take. The president has his own duty. You see the way Apabio is messing around, going around, messing around himself. I think these people need to be told the truth. These people need to be told the truth. They need to be told the truth. And no other person will tell them the truth in this country. Not even our protest will tell them the truth. But the elites themselves among them should be telling them what they need to do. A minister boasting of the suspension of a governor. A minister talking about a governor to come and to have to beg him for him to come back to power. I don't know. So where are we going to? We have the problem of insecurity in the country. We have challenges of a lot of things that have been happening. Instead of the National Assembly to stand up and work for the people they are working for, one man, who is the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This country need serious deliverance. The country needs serious deliverance. Let me know what you think. I'm waiting for your comment. Just let me know if I will read out your comment, because this is the question and the comment section now, so that we can interact. Let me know what the ideas that you have. And if you have any further headlines as well, share it with me as well. We can talk about it in this show. I think we just barely have less than let's see 20 minutes towards the end of the show. So let's see. So let me know what you think. A lot of things are not going right. A lot of people, price of food is going higher. The National Assembly are not even taking care of that. They're not thinking about that. Theirs is just to come sit down, and I don't even know what they are talking about. I don't know. Things have to change. We have great minds in the National Assembly, especially in the Senate. We have great minds, but it seems most of them are really afraid of the Senate president. I don't know. I don't really know why they are afraid of him. You have 3 parties there, or 4 parties there, that are in power in the National Assembly. You have the PDP, you have the APC, who is the ruling party, and you have the Labour Party. And I think that even the opposition PDP and the Labour Party are not even helping matters. And that is why people have been recommending for career legislation. When you know that when you come into there, you are just coming, you have your own job outside. You are coming there to pass law. You're coming there to work for the people. You're coming there to talk for the people, not talk for yourself. Most of them, before they go in there, they start counting the number of billions and millions that they will get. I think it's not really good. I think there should be a way out. There should be something else that should help us that should help the country going forward. If the executive are on their own and the National Assembly are joining the executive, then who do you think the people will turn to? Is it the judiciary that people don't even have confidence in them? No, let's tell ourselves the truth this morning. Is it the judiciary that people don't even have confidence? We don't have confidence in the judiciary currently now. Nigeria is a sad story. I'm telling you. It is a sad story for all of us. So, who do you want to talk about? So, kindly subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, But most especially, I just want to hear your thoughts this morning. Send me your thoughts on the comment section below. I know you guys are listening. I can see numbers of people that are on the show right now. So please kindly send me your comment, no matter how small you are. Send me your comment. I will read it out here. It's not a bad idea. So send me a comment, please. Send me a comment. I'm waiting.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, send me a comment, please. So let's see. Because we can no longer continue like this. A moment, please. We cannot continue like this, people. Nigeria is bigger than these people, and we have to do one or two. We have to sit down and talk about the country. Except if you're not a Nigerian. So this morning I'll also be, if you're in Nigeria, I'll also be doing a giveaway this morning as well. So just kindly subscribe and let me know if you once you subscribe, send me your comment. If you're subscribed, I'll be doing a giveaway. I think it has to be I'll be doing a giveaway this morning. So let's know. So let me know. So please, if you are watching this video right now, please kindly subscribe, kindly hit the notification bell, kindly send me a comment. For the first person that send his or her comment this morning about these headlines we have just discussed, there will be a giveaway for that person. The first person that sent in comment. So let me know what you think with regards to the headlines, and let's keep talking. Which of the top headline do you want to talk about? Is it what Tiwa Danjuma said, or is it the Lagos building collapse? The Lagos building collapse. For how long can this continue in Lagos? It's always Lagos building collapse in Lagos. For how long, and what should the Lagos government do with regards to that to reduce the numbers of building collapse? Or you want to talk about Wike, who asks the current governor of Rivers State, Simi Fubara, who they said he's suspended, but I don't think it's a suspension. I think it's a removal for me, to beg for forgiveness before he will be reinstated. It is there in the news, so let me know what you think. Please kindly, like I said, kindly subscribe and send in your comment, and you have a chance to win our giveaway of 10,000 naira this morning, please. If you're on this platform, please kindly subscribe for the first time. And if you have subscribed, kindly send in your comment to have a chance to win 10,000 naira this morning. I know it's something small, but it's a token we can give out to people. So let's keep talking. So which one? Or you want to talk about T.Y. Danjuma as well, who said Nigerians should defend themselves? I think it's something Nigerians should look at in defending themselves. Nigeria have to defend themselves, whether we like it or not. We have to defend ourselves quietly and civilly. I know when it comes to violence, some people are just like barbarians. They just run into communities and destroy those communities forever and ever. So let me know what you think. Stand a chance to win 10,000 naira this morning. I know it's something small, but we can just do it, and subscribe as well to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. to help us. Let's grow it together. Let's grow the community together. What's your take with regards to these headlines this morning? And let me see who will be the first person to send in his or her message, his or her comment. Just go to the comment section below and let's see what you have to tell us with regards to all the headlines. And before you send in your comment, make sure you have subscribed. Make sure you have subscribed. I'm going to read your comment this morning. So we just have some few minutes to go. Okay, let me know what you think. Or you want to talk about what the pastor said. You want to talk about what the pastor said. Some people will not like this morning, but this is what it is. It is what it is. Whether we like it or not, it is what it is. We have to stand up and fight. We have to stand up and hold these people accountable. Accountability is what we don't have in Nigeria. Election comes in 4 years, election goes. After 4 years, it comes back again. And when it comes back, you see still same people will still join the queue to take 5,000, to take 6,000, take 10,000. Because we ourselves, because what the politicians, these politicians think about us is that they know that they will say they are hungry people. If you see the way they talk about the Nigerian people, some of these politicians, I've sat down with them, I myself personally, the way they talk about the Nigerian people, calling us fools, calling us, they don't know what we are doing. If you see the way they talk about us, then I just think that we need to have a rethink on how things are in this country, on how we elect our leaders. Yes, most of us are illiterate, but it doesn't mean that people should be taken for granted. And that is what most of them use. That is what they use. Election will come, many of us will go and join, you collect 10,000, you mortgage your 4 years, you mortgage that 4 years. We have to be wise. We have to think for ourselves and for our children. When you see people traveling, when you see people traveling overseas, to be frank, you see, they are jackmanning, they want to go and they're not going to enjoy. Most of them are it's either insecurity that are driving them away. Some of them health care, or they lost loved ones due to one or two complicated issues. Most people that have left this country, especially in the last 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, that has left this country, there are reasons why they left Nigeria. There are reasons why they travel out of the country. And that is just the truth. They have reasons why they travel out of the country. I'm still waiting for the first comment, please. I know somebody must send in his comment this today, and somebody must go home with that money. If you're in Nigeria, that this is meant for you. Somebody must go home with that money. Just a token, 10,000, just to recharge your phone. I know the cost of data now is so high. So if we in pondering Nigeria giving out 10,000, then I think it's good. You can recharge your phone, you can make calls with it. So send in your comment. It's not. This is where the country is now. Okay, let's dive into the issue of insecurity. Talk about people dying left, right, center in Benue and in Plateau State, in Zamfara, in Kaduna. People are dying left, right, center. And what is the government doing? We don't do nothing. The government is doing nothing. Day and night, they are doing nothing. And people are dying. Nigerians are dying every day. Something needs to be done. something needs to be done. Let me know what you think. This is our first show. This is our first episode. The first episode of the headlines, and we'll take the next one tomorrow, hopefully. So this is episode 1. Now, subsequently, more will come. More on the of the headlines will come every morning by 6 o'clock or between 6 o'clock and 6:15 every morning, depending on where you are. If you're in other part of Europe, that will be 7 o'clock or 7:15. If you're in the UK, so that will be between 6 and 7:15. Thank you for liking our video. Thank you so much for liking the video. Let me see. Do we have any comment here? No comment yet, but thank you for liking the video. Let's get. Still waiting. Okay, just 5 more minutes towards the end of the show now. It's just a 45-minute show. I don't want to. Okay, so our show goes like this. We'll read the four top headlines, or 4 or 5 top headlines of the day before. Then we'll talk about it each and every one of them. Then I'll have a chance to read your comments and share your thoughts as well with us. I'll have the opportunity to read your comments. Anybody that's sending comments, then we can see. So we're supposed to we'll be having a poll subsequently from next week, hopefully. Like I said, and there will be a giveaway once in a week. A giveaway, maybe on a Monday or on a Friday. So let me know what you think. You want to talk about what Pastor Tunde Bakare said? You want to talk about what Tinubu said? You want to talk about the behavior of Wike? You also want to talk about the collapsed building in Lagos? If you're in Lagos, so if you're in Lagos, you're in Abuja, if you're in any part of the country watching us, please let me know your thoughts. Share your thoughts with me, and let me know what you think with regards to the current state of the country, the state of insecurity in Nigeria, how bad it is. Let me know what you think about what Tinubu said as well. Also, let's look at how we can cope this issue of building collapse, especially in Lagos as well. How should the Lagos state government cope or reduce incident of building collapse? Do you think the government are just holding their arms? So those are the things I expect us to talk about. Please send in your comments. We'll welcome them, and hopefully we'll also have an open line show also very soon. But let's maybe once in a week to come and talk about issues that happened in the week. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. So I think it's just a pity that our country is not heading towards the right direction. I don't think so. Our country is not going towards the right direction, and things have to be said. Things have to be said. Things have to be said, whether they like it or not. They don't want to hear it, but that's the reality. They don't want to hear it, but that is the truth. They don't want to hear it, but this is where we are now as a country. So kindly subscribe to our channel, Pondering Nigeria. Kindly hit the notification bell, like this video as we draw the curtain. So as we draw our curtain towards the end of our first show, our first episode on the headlines. It's not, it took us time to prepare. So let me know what you think. You can still send me your comments. I'll go through them and I'll read them. But let me know what you think. If you're the first person before the end of the show, we just have 30 seconds towards the end of the show, or less than 30 seconds. Send me your comment if you're in Nigeria and have a chance to win 10,000 naira worth of recharge card. Just 10,000 naira cash for your recharge card. We'll give it to you. If we don't get somebody to send it to on Friday, we'll open it up again on Friday on our last show on Friday, and we'll talk about it on Friday. We'll still give it out to somebody on Friday. Okay? So thank you so much for being part of the show today. If you like what we are doing, if you have an idea on how we can improve the show, send in your comments, send in your reviews as well, and we'll be glad to look at it and talk about it going forward. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, or I'll see you tomorrow in our next episode.